Hey everybody, we're back with day 11, which is your saddest, your favorite tearjerker moment, the one that affects you the most. And me, I'm biased, so I have a kind of a tie for first and second, and it's really for the same reason. In my lifetime, I've lost friends right in front of me, so I know the feeling of helplessness and like the emotional weight that comes with watching that happen. So the two scenes that affect me the most are the end of the Saburi archipelago and obviously Ace's death. Those scenes are like it's a feeling I understand so hard that like it's hard for me to watch those scenes. Um, the whole fight between the Straw Hats and the Pacifista, Sentamaru, Kizaru, and Kuma, like that was such it was necessary from a literary standpoint for the story to progress in a way that didn't get all of the Straw Hats killed and allowed Luffy to accomplish the goal that he had. Because if the Straw Hats followed him, there would have been issues. That not all of them. Usopp would not survive the Marine Ford. He just straight up would not have. He would have died. Probably Nami, maybe even Robin. Like there's like who knows who would have survived. Like they were. Remember when they fought Marines, Zoro at around this time, Zoro lost a sword. Well, not around this time, but you know what I mean. Zoro lost a sword to a captain. Granted, he had the rust suit, so it was like kind of like, oh, you did that on purpose just so he has to get a new sword. But you know what I mean. Like things will surprise you. Captain level people, like Smoker was a captain, and I'm pretty sure he could take Zoro because Zoro didn't have hockey at the time. You know what I mean? So, but I digress on that. The whole fight showed them how strong they weren't and by the end of it put them in positions to become stronger, and it allowed Luffy to go solo. And we all know that Ace's death is absolutely tragic. It's one of the most heartfelt scenes in anime, in my opinion. There's many greats to choose from, but the emotion and the break that happens in Luffy in that moment is so real and so tangible. And as somebody who's been almost, I don't want to say exactly in that position, but sorry, but I've had way too many things to think about, and it hurt. It hurts so much. And I just, when you commiserate with something on that level and it brings all the other stuff back that you have to think about, like, it's hard for those scenes not to really stick with you. So, yeah, sorry for bearing my soul a little bit, but I am a little bit sick, and NyQuil does its job, so whatever. But yeah, when Luffy's smashing his head and like clawing at the ground and kicking and flailing, not knowing what to do with how he felt about watching his crew. He was in the anime. He was like this close to Robin, like this close. He could have almost saved her, but boop, she was just gone. And I think that alone, that experience, and obviously on top of that, his inability to save Ace ultimately, just it showed him that he wasn't ready, hence the 2 years instead of 3 days thing. So he gave them time for everybody to kind of grow their greatness, and like both of these things were necessary. People don't think that Ace's death was necessary, but Ace's death was such a gigantic catalyst for the world. Like very few deaths affect a global scale the way that Ace's and Whitebeard's death did. Like you don't, people don't give that credit. The death that they have affected the entire planet. Like understand that. when most people die, it affects a rippling pond of their close friends, maybe a little outside that, maybe a little, but it doesn't generally, like, it's not like Princess died. Like, that should have affected the whole planet. Like, even people who were like fucking didn't even have TVs or whatever were like, oh shit, Princess dies. That good God, that sucks. You know what I mean? Or Prince, for that matter. Yeah, you heard me, Prince. Anyway, I think I've gotten off track. God, I miss Prince. Anyway, this has been Captain Valen. Tell me in the comments what scene gets you the most choked up. What scene kind of hits you in the feelings the most. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Remember, life happens in every direction, so pay attention, or else you might have to record a video multiple times.